Hey, what's up guys, it's Xrayz. Welcome to the top 10 worst guns in Call of Duty history. All these submissions were given to me by you guys, the viewers, on Twitter. I tweeted out using the hashtag OGsTop10 and you guys replied with your pick for the worst gun in Call of Duty history. If you guys want to be in the next episode, then make sure to follow me on Twitter and reply so you guys can be featured in the top 10. Also guys, all of these were suggestions from people on Twitter, so if there's something on here that you personally would not have in your top 10, no big deal. Leave it as a comment down below and you might see it on screen, just like all of these guys on screen. So make sure to leave it in the comments down below. What's your pick for the worst gun in Call of Duty history? Now with that said, now let's jump straight into our top 10. Our number 10 spot is going to go to the AA-12 from Modern Warfare 3. You did a lot of spraying and nothing really happened with this one. It was kind of annoying. It was a little more annoying than some of the other shotguns to use because it took a lot of spraying and it didn't really have as much range as some of the other shotguns. So let's move on now to our number 9 spot, which is going to be the FNFAL from Black Ops. Now, the FAL is normally known as like one of the most high-powered, high-damaging, semi-auto rifles in the game. And in Black Ops 1, it really sucked. They had really bad recoil, and it didn't really do as much damage, so you were pulling the trigger a lot, not really getting a lot of stuff done. It was one of the worst FALs in Call of Duty history as well. So with that said, let's move on now to our number 8 spot, which is going to be the F2000 from Modern Warfare 2. I know a lot of people use this one, but I thought they were trolling me whenever they would use these guns. It was like a marshmallow shooter, and it had pretty bad range. I think it was actually one of the most infamous assault rifles in Call of Duty history, so let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. But with that being said, let's move on now to our number 7 spot, which is going to be the PDW, the pistol from Call of Duty Ghosts. It's a burst fire pistol, which you're usually used to just pressing it once, you get the kill. But this one takes like 3 bursts, and it sucks. It feels like you're like shooting a can or something. So it's like, I think one of the worst burst fire pistols in Call of Duty to ever have come out. But anyways, that was our number 7 spot. Our number 6 spot is going to go to the PM63 from Black Ops. It was an SMG. Personally, the one that I always used was the AK-74U, and this one, again, was one of those like can shooter ones. It felt like you were shooting a penny out of a can or something. Really bad recoil, and it didn't really get any damage done. So I think Black Ops 1 had one of the worst SMGs in Call of Duty history, and the PM63 ranks high among those. But anyways, guys, let's move on now to our number 5 spot, which is going to be the Springfield from World at War. And you always got hit markers with this thing. You could shoot him in the head like 5 times, you'd still get hit markers. The Springfield, just not a marksman rifle or sniper rifle if you want to call it that. But it was just not good. Not good at all. You didn't want to use this thing. You were always just getting pissed off. But anyways, guys, with that being said, let's move on now to our number 4 spot, which is going to be the Executioners from Black Ops 2. Now, a lot of people like these. This is a weird one. A lot of people like them, but a lot of people hate them. More people hate them than they like them. Some people consider it like the shotgun of pistols, but really, this thing had no range and it barely did any damage. You had to get up in their face and literally shoot them in the freaking head to get any damage done. So I don't know why people consider this their favorite one. I personally do not like the Executioners from Black Ops 2, and I honestly think it was one of the worst pistols to have ever come out in a Call of Duty game. So, short range, no damage, they sucked. Let's move on now to our number 3 spot, which is going to be the SWAT from Black Ops 2. There's a lot from Black Ops 2 in this one. The SWAT was a burst fire assault rifle. You're used to like the M8801. All the ones, these guys that when you burst fire, you get one in and you're good as long as you're not using a suppressor or a silencer. But this one sucked regardless. You didn't have a silencer, you didn't have any of that kind of crap on it, and you still got hit markers. You have to shoot them like 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 bursts. Really ridiculous. I personally hated this assault rifle. But anyways, that was our number 3 spot. Let's move on now to our second one, number 2 spot, which is going to be the MAC-11 from Black Ops 1. Again, possibly some of the worst SMGs in history. Another can opener, another one of those can pea shooter ones that it sounded like it was doing work. It was shooting so fast, but nothing was going on. It was like you were shooting it and you didn't even get hit markers. It was that bad. So that was the MAC-11 from Black Ops 1. But now let's move on to our last one, number 1 spot, the absolute worst gun in Call of Duty history. It has to be the Dragunov, and you can say it from Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3. Anytime this gun came out, it was terrible. the worst sniper in history, worst gun ever. It had a ton of recoil, it didn't do much damage, you had to shoot 2 to 3 times, and whenever you did try to shoot 2 to 3 times, you would be like 5 feet above the person you were trying to shoot because of how much recoil it had. I think honestly it was a troll from the people over at Activision whenever they put these guns in, because there was no point in doing it, and I don't even know how people got gameplays with them. But that was our number 1 spot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this top 10, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think is the worst gun in Call of Duty history, and you might be featured in the beginning of the next episode next week. Make sure to check out Volt Clan. They provided the gameplay for us in today's video. A link is down in the description below. Sub them up, it's my clan, so show some love and go over there and subscribe. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to slap a like and a favorite on the video. It gets it out there, helps my channel grow, and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying these top 10s. And of course, if you guys are new and you enjoy top 10s and you want to see more content like this in the future, then make sure to check out my channel. A link is down in the description below. Make sure to check out my channel and subscribe if you guys are new so you won't miss a single video. But anyways, guys, until next time, I'm Xrayz. I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace!